What's up, y'all? I noticed something about the media, and I think that there's a campaign to keep black men and women apart. Don't believe me? Look at some of the things that I've come up with. Society teaches men and women of different traditions and ethnicities to hate each other and to hate traditions. Watch. The black community is ground zero for teaching the woman to hate the man and to get the woman to go against her man and her culture and her tradition. It says black women have more master's degrees than men. That's true, but they also have more debt and less income. More women own homes, but they own homes that have no equity. Or the mortgage payment is more than 30% of their income, leaving them with more debt. This one shows that black women receive better deals, as if men can't negotiate. This lovely article talks about how black men are oppressing black women. I mean, come on. This one is just outright telling a lie, saying that black women have been out-earning black men. It's not true. And here they highlight the achievement of black women while disparaging black men compared to white men. And here we have a PhD black man telling lies about black men. They have campaigns like this from Stanford asking why more black women should consider marrying white men. Essence will even tell you that, hey, are white men the answer? Then you have other publications, saying that, hey, it's time for black women to give white men a chance. And you got black publications with people like K. Michelle also promoting dating white men. Then you have other publications helping white men date black women. Come on. People like Dr. Boyce Watkins will tell you that black women are outperforming black men in school. He doesn't tell them that education will actually hold them back and cause them to have a pay gap. He doesn't say that they're overrepresented in low-paying jobs, in hazardous jobs that hurt women. There was a report done by Congress, and it shows that when it comes to black men and women, that black women had a higher income-to-debt ratio than black men. Now, what does this mean in real life? Black women have a 0.76 debt ratio, which means that for every dollar they make, they only keep 25 cents. Black men is 0.53. For every dollar we earn, we only keep 47 cents. What does that mean in real life? That means that if a black woman that makes $100,000 gets in a relationship with a black man that makes $60,000, because of their disproportionate income to debt ratio, after debt, they take home the same amount. With the income to debt ratio that black women have and the income debt ratio men have, a man can earn $40,000 less and still have equal amount of cash on hand as a black woman. $60,000 to a black man equals $100,000 to a black woman. Okay, let's crunch the numbers. Society told black women that they're outpacing black men, that they're out-earning black men, they're doing better in business. Now let's look at the data. When it comes to all black businesses, there are 3.36 million altogether. Okay, so this research exposed something bigger than I knew. Now, when in regards to businesses, there are two types. There are sole proprietors, or business that don't have employees, or businesses that do. So we're going to break those down. All right, in 2019, black women had 2.6 million of the businesses. Even though society has told black women that they're outpacing black men, their businesses only yield an average of $24,000 annually. Black women wouldn't even date men that make that low amount of money. Now, let's get to the details. Out of these businesses, 2.6 million, 1.6 million has no employees. These are businesses that only serve individual black women. This only yields 9.2 billion. Now, when it looks at black women who have employees, black women only employ 500,000 people, and altogether their revenue is 24 billion, meaning that the average employee that works for a black woman on average will only make 17,000. Now, the issue here in general, black people have too many businesses that only serve individuals. So even with men, of non-employee businesses, that's 1.87 million. That's too many. Now, I will say that black men have 88,000 firms with a revenue of 117.1 billion. They pay out 32.5 billion to 860,000 employees, which means that black men businesses, when you work for black men, your average is 37,000, 20% more than black women. There is no comparison when you actually look at the stats, data, and statistics in comparison head on. Black men employ more black people. We employ 1.87 million, while black women do 1.63. It's not that much more, but the revenue it's very significant. I mean, check this out. Black men only hire a little bit more than 20,000 more black people than black women, but black men make $171 billion compared to only $24 billion with black women. That is not in comparison. And that means that even in payroll, black men pay their employees $32.5 billion, while black women only pay theirs $9.7 billion. That means that, again, black women pay their employees an average of $17,000 and black men $37,000. In every metric, black men are doing much better than black women in business.